What is going on, you guys? It's your guy, Senpai Rai, and today we're going to jump into Team Relay Dungeon and tackle the giant gas tank, which is low level 15 to 30 CP, which is pretty much, well, it's bronze and silver borders, so a fantastic waste of resources on characters that we will never use, but it comes at a nice trade-off because it's a nice plethora of rubies. But before we jump into that, let me show you all some interesting things and share some of my thoughts with you guys. So in shops, they have obviously a whole bunch of really cool stuff. For $100 you can get this, which is 3 character multis and 3 battle card multis, along with about, well, 6,760 rubies, which is roughly about 9, 18, 27, another maybe 4 multis on a character and about another 3 on the card. So for $100 that seems like a waste. So if you want to go semi free to play where you're on a budget, where you're balling on a budget like most of us are, take this route instead, you guys. Jump into the normal packs and daily jewel boxes. So for 99 cents you get 100 rubies, 20 topaz, and 20 diamonds. Now over the course of a week, which is 7, you will have 700 rubies, which is more than enough to get a multi for the card draw, and 200 away from getting a multi from the character draw. Now 2 times 7, that's 140 diamonds towards Kaya's, which is always a nice random shot out in the dark. But this is what is important, the 20 topaz, because 20 times 7 is 140, and for 140 you can jump into the topaz shop, and I would also highly suggest grinding through Epic Quest for the same reason. For 150, which is 100, well, it's you're 140 almost there, you get 1 character draw, 10 draw, which is awesome. And you see I've been stacking it up, and I kind of told on myself because I have been stacking a few things up. Also the daily rewards for the month login, they give you nice silver every 2 weeks, I believe, and gold after the month login, and I believe it's either 90 or down here, it's either 90 or 70 for the 10 times card draw, which helps greatly, you guys. So not only that, it also resets once a month, so keep a close eye on the counter, because you can keep going back in and buying it. Do not buy the purple Kayas for 900, that is such a waste. Now the other way I like to do it, which I have been utilizing lately, is I jump into the exchange, go to the Soul Dust exchange, and buy these little bastards out. They are kind of expensive. They do take, what, actual fest souls, so let's do that right now, just for the sake of this video. Sure, she's already maxed out. I hope I'm not shooting myself in the foot using this now. Whenever maybe in the future they're gonna revitalize the way we use souls, I have no idea, but right now this is what the system is, so we're going to evolve with the system, since banners that you could pity the character are a thing of the past. So we're going to send this real quick. That gave me a quick 9,000 for 180 souls, I believe. So we're going to go back, boop, let's see, Soul Dust Exchange Shop, and now let's go with, sure, character draws, 3, 6, let's go with 2 of you, and it's fine, and 1 of you just for the sake of. So these, the silver ones, will count towards the actual pitiable items in the banner, infinite banner, and it will also give you a nice little it'll give you a nice little upped rates. Now these do not give you the upped rates, but they still give you a lot of the stuff that you want, just at a ridiculously low rate, which, I mean, they're nice. So let's get a couple of these right now. I'm less interested in the character tickets as of this very second, and much more interested in the actual battle cards, because Apparently, fast set cards and other decent option cards never go out of style, you guys. Apparently, huh? Who would have thunk it? So, that takes care of all the Ruby resource hoarding business. Now, let's jump into the actual Team Relay Dungeon battle itself. So, here we go. And I have put out a video on everybody else, so now it is your turn, Mr. Giant Gas Tank, to take a dirt nap. Now, let's get this party started. Come on. Okay. Giant Gas Tank with 2 teams. First team, increase purple fighters' attack and defense. I'm using Terry's Power Geyser because check this out. Increases active skill damage by 20% for 10 seconds whenever you use this 3-tier Buster Wolf. Now, other notable options are his 3-tier option card, which increases basic attacks power charges by 3.2%, increases ultimate move damage by 6.5%, and increases attack by 8% when HP is 50% or less. It's a good one. Yori cooldown card, which is nice, increases active skill damage by 4%, decreases the active skill cooldown by 1.2%, and an Yori special that does not apply. A very, very good cooldown card. So, for the second team, I got Ralph's 3-tier from the Synth Shop. And this option card, the best crit option in the game, increases crit by 4% and a 50% chance to deal chill damage equal to under 40% of attack to target upon landing a crit. And even if they're not that affinity, they will still get that type of damage. Now I also have Choi as my leader, increases crit rate by 2.5% for this Sam Show's special, and it also deals an additional 20% of attack whenever I crit. And ideally, increases balance type fighters attack and defense by 25 similarly. That is why I have Choi. I do not need a third team, but interesting for Terry, it's his 5-tier card. I just basically threw this on him for just the stat boost. I could have thrown on an extra Buster Wolf and got the extra active skills, but this character isn't too terrible. Now, as you see, I also have the Mr. Big set card that will convert 42% of my defense into attack, and that should be the basic setups for all my characters. Let's finish up with Joe real quick. As you see, I have the light and dark set, or the light and shadow type, if you want me to be more specific about it. And it's a nice attack plus hyper armor fest set. Also, I have the Halloween option card, which increases attack by 5% and attack speed by 5% and power charge by 1.2% whenever I land an active. So, enough talking. Let's start the walking. Come on. Whew. Alright, Mr. Bogard, show him what you're made of, buddy. I wish I would have got the second run. This is the third run officially on camera. I almost got it in one run, like I did the other Team Relay Dungeon bosses, but somebody ended up texting me part of the way through it, and it was a little bit inappropriate for the channel. Try to keep it professional. I can't even say I do try to keep it professional. And then right after or right before, I put a video out on having too much fun on the 4th of July. Extremely professional. Oh, I love this 3-tier super. It's awesome. It reminds me of Marvel vs. Capcom whenever you pick Tony Stark and he uses his super quarter circle forward 3 punches. Photon cannon. It makes a giant cannon appear and just like annihilates everything. Alright, Yuri. It's interesting to see you do that move against a character not in a bunny outfit. God damn it, Wonderland Yuri and low-cost PvP. You are something else, misses. Alright, got him down to about 13 racks. Throw Joe's 3-tier up in the air. Like, you just don't care. Because he put a tornado just there. Ha 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 ha. So, 9 seconds, 8 seconds. I can't troll you forever like I have Genjiro or Halmaru or The Rock, but still enough to get the job done. With 2 teams, definitely enough to get it done with 3 teams, and that's an extra whole bunch of rubies, you guys. Whole bunch of rubies. Highly suggest everybody run Team Relay Dungeon every week, because it's 50 for this one rip. 50 times 3 runs, that's 150. All auto battling pretty much. Well, not this time, but you know, most of the time. And also, I mean, times another 3, that's 150 times 3, that's 450. So that is half of a character multi every week, just for running Team Relay. Make sure you guys do not sleep on this. Now, for the rewards, check this out. First time clear, look at all these glorious rubies. God damn it, how long would it take to grind that the traditional way? Now, they go straight to your inventory, double check to see that you got everything, and look at this. It's like row after row after row, 60, 70, 80. Guess what comes next? Let's go to the 90 block, I'm guessing. There you are. Oh, it's such a good sight. God damn it. Plus, we have new fast units coming up soon. I personally hope it's Swimsuit Mature, because she's a beast. She actually has the ability in one of our PvP exclusive cores to steal the enemy's super armor or hyper armor. And she's a blue attack type, if I remember correctly. We might get Leona 12, an amazing defense type, or we might get a Flameless Iori. I don't know, but now y'all have the tools to acquire more rubies. So I hope that y'all have enjoyed this installment of Team Relay Dungeon. Once again, this has been your guy, Senpai Rai, and I'm out, you guys. See y'all next time.